As a content creator, you need to constantly try to do things that will help you stand out from the crowd. After all, if you're just doing what everybody else is doing, you're gonna get lost in the noise. And after making YouTube videos for a year now, I've come to realize that I simply don't stand out enough yet. I'm not the best Rocket League player, I'm certainly not the most handsome, and I don't even have the best flicks. The one thing I am good at though? Fighting an absolute war against gravity. And because of that, this is the story of how I became the strongest Rocket League content creator. I first want to start out by acknowledging that the Rocket League community has some insanely strong members. The caster / coach Gregan, who has deadlifted 550 pounds before, and this guy, Brave RL, who's an SSL player who squats and deadlifts 585 for reps, and he also benches 405. But to my knowledge, none of them have ever competed in a sanctioned powerlifting event. So that's what I had to do. Obviously, I couldn't just enter in a powerlifting competition with no experience, so I had some training to do.
Yeah, buddy! Wait, baby! Go! Yep, all right! Yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah, buddy, go!
Did I just condense an entire 4 years of training into a 15-second montage? Maybe. But in the era of TikTok attention spans, I had to do what I had to do. All I needed now was to pick the competition, and luckily for me, there was one right in the State College area, so I didn't even have to drive too far. So I signed up, bought all the necessary equipment, and prepped for the event.
Alright, so just before we get into the actual meet footage, today is the day before the meet. I am absolutely miserable, I'm not gonna lie. So if you guys don't know, I'm gonna be doing a water cut. A water cut is basically, for the days leading up to the competition, you do high water, high water, high water, and then you have a taper day. So for example, for me, it was 2 gallons one day, 2 gallons one day, 1 gallon the next, and today I'm only allowed to drink half a gallon of water. So today I am going to be absolutely exhausted, but weigh-ins are tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., so I'll see you there. Alright, so quick update. It is the morning of the show. I just woke up and I weighed myself, and I told myself yesterday that if I didn't wake up under 165 pounds, then I would just start eating, because at this point I weighed in at 167.4, and there's not really much I can do to lose 2 whole pounds in the matter of 3 hours healthily. So we're just gonna start eating, we're just gonna prep. I'm not really gonna try to get on the podium. I'm just gonna start eating, start hydrating myself so that I'm ready to lift some heavy weights. And you know what, if we don't get on the podium or we don't get top 3, it is what it is. You know, we're just gonna try to hit some PRs, have some fun, and enjoy this meet. Alright, so we just parked. We're gonna be walking into the facility soon. So just for reference, when I woke up, I think I said I was 167.4 pounds, right? And then I started eating and I started drinking water. And after eating and drinking water, I feel all right, but my weight is, according to my scale, 172.4. So I gained 5 pounds in about an hour. And now granted, all that's just water, Pedialyte, and pretzels, but you know, just for reference, weight fluctuates a lot on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, that's why you always want to keep your weight measurements consistent. If you're like cutting or something, you always want to do it in the morning right after you pee. So just some advice. All right, so I'm not sure if y'all can hear me or not, but we made it to the gym. We picked up this fucking hobo. What? Checked in. I don't even know what weight class I'm gonna be in yet or what flight, but we're figuring it out as we go, so. All right, we're done warming up. We're about to go. We got my handler here. We got Lila. She's the GOAT. Go, I don't know, drop her a follow or something. And yeah, we're about to lift, so wish me luck. Alright, so just got done squatting. Ended up doing about 375 pounds. I think it was like 374.7 or something, but I'm gonna count it as 375. I only got red lighted once on my second attempt. Not really sure what it was for, but either way, 3 good lifts, so I'm happy with it. And we'll start warming up for bench in about 30 minutes or so. All right, so quick event update. Just got out of the event. To be honest, I have to kind of rush home because I have scrims for CRL because qualifiers are tomorrow. So busy day, but we finished third in our weight class, which is actually funny because at the beginning of this vlog, I was like, man, I really wanted to compete in the 165. If I was in the 165, I would have placed fourth and I wouldn't have gotten a medal. So I guess it all works out. In the 82.5 kilogram class, I finished third. I think the second place guy had me beat by, I don't know, 60 kgs or something, but you know what? It is what it is. Happy that we actually placed, got a medal.
So in case that last vlog was a little bit confusing, as far as standings, I placed third out of 7th in my weight class, totaling 497.5 kilos. For the Americans watching, it's about 1,098 pounds. And I mean, I'm a little disappointed because I think I could have gotten the even 500 kilograms. I just didn't really realize it when I was going for my last attempt. I had a great time though, and I think now officially I can call myself the strongest content creator in Rocket League. So I'm super happy, and I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.